So let's take a look at putting it all together. When you first log into Five9 and you can tell it that you're ready, you'll get an incoming call box. This gives you the name of the person that we're calling, the phone number, the campaign we're running. That means that's who we're working for right now. And you begin. The screen behind it sometimes pops up a little bit slower, so don't close this little window until you know that your screen is populated behind it. And it would go something like this. Hello, may I speak to Mr. or Mrs. Say? Hi, Mr. Say, my name is Pam. How are you today? Now let's just say this gentleman immediately tells us he wants to be on the Do Not Call list. You just tell him, thank you very much, sorry to have bothered you. And you click Do Not Call, the red circle with the X in it. This will remove their number from our calling list and we will not bother him again. Okay, once we click the Do Not Call button, your next call will come in. We'll set an appointment on this one so you can see how that would work. And again, you're only going to hear my voice as we're in a test campaign. Hello, may I speak to Mr. and Mrs. Carlson, please? Hi, Mrs. Carlson. My name is Pam. How are you today? Yes, ma'am. We're going to be out in your area doing a roof repair due to some storm damage, and we thought while we were out there we would offer the neighbors free roof inspections. Make sure you don't have any damage as well. Great. Let's take a look at when we can come out. Do you prefer mornings or afternoons? At this point, you're going to go to the state and to the campaign that we're calling. And then you would say, we do have some afternoon appointments on Monday, and on Tuesday we have some morning and afternoon appointments. If you scroll to the right, if there's evening appointments offered, they will appear right here. Great. Would 11 a.m. on Tuesday work for you? Excellent. At this point, you need to move to the worksheet, and we'll come back and fill this in a little while. Well, ma'am, I just have a couple questions about your home so that we know what to bring. Has anyone inspected this already? A contractor or insurance company? A contractor? And did they find any damage? They did. Very good. And can you tell me, please, if this is an asphalt shingle roof? It is. And do you know the age? Approximate age? It's about 7 years old. Very good. And this is a single family home, correct? Very good. Oops, let's go back a second. We're adding another question here. And do we need a 1 or a 2-story ladder? We do need a 2-story, okay. And you do have homeowner's insurance. Very good. And do you happen to know the name of it? State Farm? Excellent. Okay. And you or your husband will be available during the inspection? Very good. And so let's just confirm. We're going to come out on Tuesday, September 20th at 11. And is this the best phone number to reach you if we need to call you back? Very good. All right, unless you have any questions, we're done. And we will see you Tuesday at 11. Thank you, sir. Now at this point, the customer will hang up, or you can wrap up the call. I scroll back and make sure I didn't miss anything. So another contractor found damage. It's an asphalt shingle, about 7 years old. It is a 2-story home, single family. They are insured with State Farm. And if they don't tell you who they're insured with, just ask them to look it up for the appointment time. Homeowner will be present and the time. No alternative number. And again, let's just start with the date and time, so there's absolutely no confusion. And then you put any remarks. Mrs. What was her name? Carlson. States another contractor inspected and found damage. Would appreciate an estimate. And then what you would do is you would highlight it, Control-C to copy it, and then you would click Finish so that that ends the worksheet. I'm going to cancel because we're not actually booking an appointment for this customer. Then you're going to come down and you're going to Control V the notes back into here. And if you roll down further, you're going to find the information you need for GenBook. Double click the name, Control C, put it in the first name, Control V. Double click last name and put Control V, and double click the phone number, Control V, and if you triple click, you can put Annette's email address, Control V. You would then click Continue, and it says you must confirm it, so just look at it, make sure everything is right, and then you're going to click Confirm Appointment. Since I'm not actually booking an appointment, you would normally click Appointment Set, but I'm going to just click Not Interested, and OK. And we got a new call. So once you ask for the customer, I just wanted to show you a couple things on dispositions. Already done is when the customer states they already had their roof repaired. Appointment set. Attempted contact, that's when you get an answering machine, they're not home, a child says you have to call later. A callback is when you set up to call them back at a better time. Perhaps the wife says she wants to talk to her husband tonight, and would you call back tomorrow? The contractor, so they've hired someone and signed a contract. We won't work with them once they've signed a contract. Language, which would mean they don't speak English. Not interested means they heard what you had to say and then still told you they were not interested. Renter means that they don't own the home. I also use renter when somebody tells me I have the wrong number. We don't normally use review or system timeout. Townhome or association is when they have a homeowners association that covers the roof, so they don't have to do that repair themselves, and working with us when they already work with our company. And that is Five9.